Good afternoon everyone, this is Smile Aviation here today. We're going to do an expert model review. This is British Airways. It's the Boeing 747-100 in the Phoenix 1400 scale. So I recently got this model from ARD Heathrow today, and it's because it's a very beautiful graphics, nicely printed, and it's quite a special model. And above these pictures we have the plane and the Houses of Parliament pictures. And we have the registration is the G-AWNP, and we have the plane picture at the back of the box as well with the old logo 1400 scale. It says. Now let's unbox the model. Here's the model, guys. I absolutely quite like this model, and it's one of my favorites. And you can see about this aircraft, and it's very shiny and very brand new, as well as with the high values. So yeah. And anyway, that's now a bit of history for this aircraft. And when the back in 1960s, and it was being built, that was the BOAC, and they had him in the British Airways titles as well of the BOAC livery. And they merged together with BEA and the British Airways 747-100s. It was in the Negus retro livery, and my dad been on it to Canada, Toronto, then to Hong Kong, and it was in the Negus livery. Then straight to Colombo, it was in this livery, the Landau scheme, and they used to fly from Britain to Australia. It took at least 4 days and 7 stopovers for this aircraft. And above this British Airways 747-100, and it was flying to Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide and New Zealand, Auckland. Then they started operating the 747-200s, which was in this livery. Then the Negus is the first one. So yeah, and we have the VC10s, the British Classics, Negus, and from before BOAC. So yeah. Okay, then let's get started on the details for this British Airways. So we have the ball nose in the front, and we have the Pratt & Whitney engines with the beacon lights. We got cargo doors in the front and at the back. The undercarriage, and we have the crown on the tail. We've got the APU elevators and the registration on the top, and we have the nose wheel registration number, and we have these graphic designs as here. So we've got the upper deck, and this is the economy section, and this is the all business travel. And there's a beacon light at the back on that side as well. And we have the APU and the top bit as well, and we've got the bottom bit. So we've got the bluish kind of fuselage with the reddish line here, and the standard hull, and the nose wheel, and the registration under the wing, and yes. And let's have a look at the other side of the aircraft. Also have the economy section here with the business travel and passengers load through. On the other side is the catering. And yeah. Anyway, that's it for the details for the British Airways 747-100 series. And it was to be, and back in 1990s, it was taken off from London Heathrow to Boston. Then they start operating the 200s, then the 400 series. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We shall see you on my next review.